you. Thank you. Thank you. This is again.
Peter Obi receiving a standing ovation at the Arewa Interactive Forum in Kaduna. But a few hours earlier, the governor of Kaduna State, Malam El-Rufai, made this allegation against Peter Obi.
Peter Obi was governor. He got me arrested and detained for 48 hours in my hotel room. Now I'm the governor of Kaduna State. And he is coming to Kaduna. In addition to the police and the SSS, I have one mechanized division Nigerian Army here. If I need to arrest and detain anyone.
There are some holes in Malam El-Rufai's accusation though. At the time this event happened and in one of the first interviews he granted, he didn't say it was Peter Obi that caused his detention by the DSS in Anambra when he came to monitor elections in 2013. He specifically said that the DSS agents told him they had authorization from Abuja.
I was blocked by 3 SSS officials holding AK-47s and threatening me that they have directives from Abuja to restrict me to my room. I said, on what basis? I said, well, that's their directive. I said, well, let me tell you that Nigeria is a democratic country. I have freedom to move. And I intend to move. I intend to go anywhere I want. You can't stop me.
There are many interviews he granted at the time where he blamed the DSS squarely for his ordeal. Let's take a listen.
I tried to leave the hotel about 3 p.m. and they blocked the entrance to the hotel. They stopped everyone coming in and out. There are journalists from Radio France that came to interview me. They chased them away. These people are uncivilized. They are savages. But these are matters for the law.
In another interview El-Rufai granted, he said that it's a legal matter, that he will go to court, which he eventually did and won in the first instance. The court ordered the DSS to apologize to him and pay him 2 million naira.
I think because I sued the SSS for detaining me unlawfully in Oka during the gubernatorial election, I think that's the main reason. But of course, they have to find some other reason because there's nothing I have said.
So with all this, did El-Rufai intentionally mislead the audience and lied against Peter Obi? Or was he just playing to the gallery? Because it is obvious that Peter Obi came to Kaduna for campaign, not to monitor elections like El-Rufai did. So what's the basis of comparison and saying he can arrest him? Anyway, this is Peter Obi's response.
When I was coming in here, when I came in here now, somebody told me, he said, Peter, my brother, the governor of Kaduna State, said that he came to my state and I detained him. Let me tell you, good when you answer, when this thing happens, you clarify them. Number one, in my 8 years of being governor, only in my first 3 months did I have a commissioner that is not from the north. Commissioner of police. Only 3 months. And not because I met the person. At the time the governor said this, it was during the election. The police commissioner then was from Adamawa. What is his name again? Barry, CP Barry from Adamawa. The AIG that supervised the election was Nasarawa. CP Nasarawa from the north. The AIG that came for that election was from Kano. Tell me, my powers, I was in Abuja. Government was PDP and APC. Tell me how Abuja person will issue order for somebody to be detained. Even me was detained in my local government and I was working for it. But however, all of us I committed is that when they asked me, I said, that's why they treated everybody that I wouldn't be in Kaduna on day of the election. That was the only thing. And he took it up. There's no way. I cannot do that. Mohammed is from Kano. He's the best policeman till today that I've ever met. He's from Kano. Who will I give the order? Will governor go and give order on himself? So how will I tell Mohammed, who lives in my house every day and close to his family, I get up and say, Mohammed, I want to deal with your people. And he will say that, call my ADC today, I'll give you his phone number. He's the best policeman, he's still a policeman, he's CSP now. And he will tell you. So when people there, Peter Obi is black. Unsa rice in Kano, he went to look for loan in 3 banks. They didn't give him. He came to us. I said, we'll finance him. He's the biggest rice farmer. He's in Kano. And I discuss with him every day on the way forward of farming. And he knows my commitment to what I'm saying about the land here. So it has nothing to do anybody who is telling you this. Just like I told you, in 2019, I was a good man. The only offense I committed now is that I want to be president.
Thank you.
On how he will deal with many agitations around the country, he has this to say.
From various parts of Nigeria, whether it's the Obi in Southwest, IPOB or this in Northeast, let me say categorically, in a democracy, you dialogue, you discuss, and you consult. You must be by consensus and going to dialogue with anybody who is agitating, who is not happy. I must exhaust reason. I want to exhaust reason, I'll deal with it. I will charge. But I'm not going to rule people by military minds. I'm going to give anybody space. If you say you're not that you're not happy, I'll come and see you. If you say from the north, I'll come and see you. I'll stay with everybody. But I can tell you, in Nigeria, that I am that you will start, everybody will be safe. If anybody do the type of thing you're doing, we will deal with it. Nobody will do it. But we are giving everybody a chance to see that it's a new face, that they need to give it. That we are trying to build a country that is united, a country where we love each other. I don't think that is today. Run by people in the north. So I don't think that is today. Run by Northerners. That gives me every year a profit that can make me live. And because the right is a Northerner. So if they run my business, why not? I have my colleagues all over the place. I have Northerners that do business with today.
Before we see Peter Obi's full address at the Arewa House in Kaduna, that was interrupted by thunderous applauses by the audience, let's see the interactive session where he was asked questions and how he debunked many of them. Many of these rumors are born out of prejudices and mere politics. Like Peter Obi rightly said, these rumors were not making the rounds when he contested as the VP in the last elections, but they are rife now because his position has changed.
Easy to say, oh, this person is this, or this person is that. When you go and tell the person, like I said, bring one person with ID card, it doesn't exist. Bring one person with this, it doesn't exist. But it's easy to do it. And I say, if all this was there, nobody would have seen it in 2019. But nobody saw it there. Until now, it came up because my position changed.
Politics can be a dirty game by not just the fans of political leaders, but by the candidates themselves. Yes, Atiku Abubakar played the ethnic card when he addressed this same gathering earlier. He called on Northerners to only vote for him and not, in his own words, a Yoruba candidate or Igbo candidate.
This is what the Northerner needs. Doesn't need
a Yoruba candidate or an Igbo candidate.
You can check out the full video where Atiku made the alarming and divisive statement by clicking on the top right corner. This is a new low for Atiku Abubakar. People have been expressing shock and outrage, criticizing the contemptuous hatred he has shown to the Southerners. Governor Wike of Rivers State advised the PDP to apologize to Nigerians because of the statement. Nigerians are wonderful people who just want to live their lives and prosper. It is politicians that always play the ethnic card in order to divide Nigerians for selfish reasons. No Nigerian demands the ethnicity of a doctor in a hospital before receiving treatment. Neither do any Nigerian demand the tribe of a driver before they board a public bus or the pilot of an airliner. Why should Atiku tell Northerners not to vote for others because of their tribe? Anyway, people should reject politicians that play the tribal card to divide us for selfish reasons. Such persons have nothing to offer Nigerians except divide us and create suspicion among us. Just like Peter Obi was asked a very ridiculous question, the rumor has been on for some time. They wanted him to confirm if he really forced Northerners living in Anambra to have ID cards when he was governor. He had this to say.
You know, the first person to have this question was Dr. Nati. And I said to him, my brother, that go to Anambra State, go to the whole of Nigeria, spend your money, spend everything. If you see anybody who is carrying ID card and he said it's from the north while he lives in Anambra State, or anybody who tell you this is here are my treated people from other parts of Nigeria while I was governor, come, I will stop campaigning. I will withdraw and go on.
One of the best speeches Peter Obi made in Kaduna, which came with a thunderous applause, was affirmative action. How women will be represented in his administration if he wins the election. You know that in Nigeria, political office position is dominated by men. Even in the private sector, top managerial positions are dominated by men. Let's listen in.
One of the greatest investments I want to do is in women. If women are determined to do anything, they must get it. They're very industrial. I work with them in the bank. I gave women over 40%. My chief of staff was a woman. My deputy governor was a woman. My finance commissioner was a woman. Accountant guy was a woman. Head of service was a woman. I believe in it. So I can assure you, Mom, I'll take care. I will unlock. If there's anything I can say, and I want you to take it on tape, I will unlock the door. Because I know what this country is waiting for.
As you watch his solutions to many problems in the country, make sure to subscribe to our channel and enable notification. Enjoy.
No, there's no tribe that is enjoying anything today. The people in the north don't buy bread cheaper than people in the south. The poor people in the north are poor. The poor people in the south are poor. There's no uninterrupted light in the north. There's nothing in the north that is lacking in the south. There's nothing in the south that is lacking in the north. All of them are suffering. There's no place anybody buys anything cheap because of religion. I'm a Christian. The Central Mosque in London, I lived my life in London. Went to the best schools there, from Oxford to Cambridge to... The Central Mosque in London was donated by the Queen. The Queen is not a Muslim. In Dubai, I'm a Christian, a Catholic. If you go to Dubai, the Catholic church in Dubai, the land and the church was built by Emir of Dubai. So let nobody give us the excuse again. What we want now is progress. What we want now is to employ our youth. Next year, the election must be based on character we can trust. What we are selling now is listening to all of us. all of us are going to have a well-written manifesto, a well-written document we'll read out, a well-written this. But when we are selling knives, who among us will you trust? It is a trust issue.